The Coffin of Andy and Leyley is a very controversial game. What started as a psychological horror game with mature themes quickly became one of the most controversial games on the internet, causing the creator to get doxxed, which led them to withdraw from their online presence and transfer the game's ownership to a different company. The entire situation is completely fucking stupid in my opinion. Wait, has it been 30 seconds? Can I curse yet? No, I'm recording this video because I believe that both the game and the developer deserve justice. It seems to me like there's a lot of misinformation about the game out there, and I honestly just want to set the record straight. So please, join me in this video so I can tell you why I think that the Coffin of Andy and Leyley deserved better. The Coffin of Andy and Leyley tells a story about Andrew and Ashley, two siblings who have a very codependent and toxic relationship. You see, when these characters were younger, Ashley convinced Andrew to bully a girl, which led the kids to accidentally committing murder. Ashley, being manipulative, uses the situation to dig her claws into Andrew and blackmail him into never leaving her side again. The reason why she does this is because when they were younger, Ashley was neglected by her parents, usually being ignored or overall unfavored when compared to her brother. Andrew was the only one who gave her the attention she sought, which led Ashley to develop this unhealthy attachment the story portrays so well. Obviously, this messes up with Andrew's life because every time he gets close to another girl, Ashley will behave like a yandere and become possessive of him, which unconsciously ruins Andrew's perception of women. Ashley has had such a negative impact on Andrew's life that without realizing, Andrew sexualizes his sister. Little behaviors like Andrew telling his girlfriend to tie up her hair to look more like her sister, or how nonchalantly he treats Ashley or grabs her, and there's even this one scenario where they—
So I think you meant to say gratifying.
Pig words don't fit in your mouth.
Yeah, something else fit in it just fine earlier.
Yes, the reason why this game is so controversial is because there is incest. The attempt to dox the creator happened due to a misunderstanding of the usage of incest in the game, which led the Coffin of Andy and Leyley to incorrectly be labeled the incest game. I've heard countless dumb arguments of people saying that the game glorifies or fetishizes this incestuous behavior, or that the game shouldn't have incest at all because it's gross. Even if it's used in other types of media, no, using it in video games, that's gross. Sacrificing people for satanic rituals, no, that's not gross. Killing your parents and then eating them, no, that's not gross either. But the incest, now that is gross. Hell, the fucking game of the year lets you fuck a bear, and the incest is what grosses you out. Let's be honest, like you've never went on the hub and searched for stepsister before. Shut the fuck up, you prick! In the context of the story, the game handles incest in a realistic way, and it's never glorified or romanticized in any way. When you take in the story setting and the characters, it makes sense that incest might be the natural progression of the siblings' disgusting relationship, because it is supposed to be that. Disgusting. We have to remember that this is a horror game, and horror doesn't only mean jump scares. It's not just opening your closet and suddenly the scary animatronic comes out and— Horror is also about being grotesque, making you feel uneasy or uncomfortable. Just look at Junji Ito's work in Uzumaki, where it just takes the shape of the spiral and displays it in the most horrifying ways. If you are disgusted by the incest in the game, then guess what, idiot? It's because it's working. Have we become so desensitized to violence and gore in video games that an optional scene of after sex between siblings grosses you out? By the way, I don't think you heard me right. I said optional scene. Yep, that's right. The choices you make in the game affect the character's relationship, and any choice leading to incest is painfully obvious. Oh, look at these shapes. I wonder where they go. Should I put the heart here or here? It seems like a highly questionable idea to take this route. From the puzzle? I wonder what that could mean.
Wait.
Oh.
Gently.
Oh, that was just a vision. It didn't actually happen. It's never gonna come to that, right? Well, never say never. The exaggerated point I'm trying to make is that you only get the incest if you go specifically looking for it. And even if you do, it makes sense for the context of the story. But if you don't want to do incest, then the game gives you tons of outs so you don't have to do so. And that's what people forget to understand before judging a game. They see a couple posts online and they think it's an accurate representation of what the game is. But I have to be honest. I can't blame the general public. Because what I think is the real problem with this game is actually its community. I am not exactly sure how I am going to approach this next part. I think it's very hard to talk about a general group of people without generalizing. So keep in mind that not everything I say in this section applies to everyone. But I do think I found the reason why this game is severely misjudged. And that is its community. I mean, thanks to the internet, I went into the game already with the misconception that it was an incest fantasy. But like any sensible person, I play a game before I form an opinion on it. And honestly, I'm glad I did. I did not expect the game to be so good. But at the end of my playthrough, I was confused. I saw no incest whatsoever. Hell, in my playthrough, it felt like the siblings actually hated each other. That naturally made me wonder where all the misjudgment was coming from. So I went to the best place I could find to ask, the subreddit of the game. And oh boy, do I understand now.
How about our parents' bedroom? It's not like they'll be back anytime soon.
You know, normal siblings don't do these kind of things.
I don't know if these posts are from the majority or a very loud minority of the community, but I believe that it's because of people like this that the game is getting its bad reputation. People who misunderstand the point of using incest in the story. Hell, when you make a post on the Reddit, they acknowledge how fucking weird everything in there is. But don't worry, it's just an average Friday on the internet, right? No! No, it fucking isn't. What? I don't harbor any negative feelings towards this community, because not everyone in it is like this. And I want to stress that just because a community of a game is weird or extreme with their actions, it doesn't represent the game in question. To put it in simple terms, my problem is that Nemlei, the developer, was almost doxxed due to people misunderstanding what the game is about, because they saw fans of the game also misunderstanding what the game is about. It's very interesting to me how there are people in this community who bitch and complain about what happened to the developer, but then also go around posting stuff like this. And they don't understand that maybe, just maybe, they might be part of the problem. We don't choose our children. They might grow up well-adjusted and productive members of society, but they also might grow up crazy and one day try to kill us and eat us. The same way we don't choose our children, we don't choose our communities when we create content on the internet. Sometimes you find people who get what you're trying to do, and apparently, sometimes you don't. What happened to Nemlei was absolute injustice. Borderline one of the worst things I witnessed happening on the internet. I'm glad that even if she gave ownership of the game to a different company, she is still actively working on the game's story and art. After everything she's been through, she is finishing what she started, and that earns her my respect. I am honestly really looking forward to seeing the complete game. What started as me doing research based on internet drama became one of the greatest games I've played all year. I really hope this video brought some clarity, not only on what the game is about, but also on the drama surrounding it. One of the things I hate the most is when people have the wrong idea of a video game because of what they see online. So please, if you think I did a good job explaining this game and the situation behind it, share this video around. If you have a friend or know anyone who is misinformed about the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, please send them this video. I think I might just change their mind. Thank you for watching the video until the end, I appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button and please share with your friends. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe because I post a video once a year and it's only when I really feel inspired. I can make videos that everybody else is making, like saying that Baldur's Gate 3 is the best game ever, but I really just want to make a video if I have an opinion that I don't really see out there. If you want more content from me, feel free to follow me on Twitch. I stream there every so often. I also show up on this guy's channel. He's really funny. I recommend you go check him out. But that's it for me. I hope I did this game some justice, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.